Okay guys, well this has been a project gun. This is, if you recall, that Smith & Wesson Model 19-5. This particular one had the issue with scratched up side panel, and as you can see I did my best to re-blue it, but this is just too nice a firearm that is perfectly functioning in every other way. It just was kind of abused. So what we're going to do today is we're gonna take this in and get it re-blued, and have some questions. This is a little bit of pitting. Is it possible to buff this out without getting into the roll mark, that kind of thing? But this is a firearm that is a wonderfully functioning 6-inch example of a 357 Model 19. So here's some before pics that we want to show you, and why I'm getting this re-blued. I'm told that this is going to be a 6 to 8 week waiting time. I'm taking it to Allman's, AHLMAN''S in Morristown, Minnesota. They do hot bluing themselves. And been told this is going to cost me $200 to $210. So again, just kind of concentrating on the before pics. Obviously you can tell where I cold blued that just didn't work out. I wasn't going to get involved with this, and was just going to let it be. But this was one of those firearms, I don't know if you guys are like me, but every time I looked at it, all I could think about was what was wrong with it. Specifically that it was just such a beautifully functioning gun. Why can't it have a nice finish as well? So we're gonna see, and we'll keep you posted. This is Dr. Drake 63. First thing you might notice is that it took more than 4 to 6 weeks. This is me picking this firearm today up from Allman's. They were behind with a lot more work than they expected, but first thing I'm noticing here is that it is a definite and vast improvement. There's still some grease, kind of a cosmoline substance that they put on there after they blew it, so we'll have to polish that up. But you're seeing where we had some pitting and some definite issues before. A very, very nice job. I'm noticing that the bluing is kind of a blacker color than it was. And here she is on the left next to the 6-inch Model 66, the stainless twin in 66-5 there. And really love both of these firearms. They're both great, accurate shooters, and not bad to look at either, that's for sure. Just continuing to take a look at this, I did put some grips that I had ordered onto this firearm. I think they make a nice addition. And like I said, the barrel is in perfect condition. Where there was some holster wear and some definite wear and rust marks, now we have a nice uniform surface. Comparing this to the 586, which was an acquisition last year, a new firearm, no comparison really. The almost mirror-like finish in terms of the bluing that Smith & Wesson is using now. Comparing that to this blued finish, it's definitely not as good as something that's new, and I'm not going to try to pretend that it is, but it is attractive. It's a definite improvement over what we had, so that's typically what I'm looking for, or was looking for in this. Now, was this a good investment? Was this the best use of my money? Well, considering I traded for this firearm, and then I've spent time and then another $250 to get it into this condition. This definitely wasn't a smart financial move, but I have the firearm that I want, and I really like it. I'm going to hang on to it. I do appreciate you watching, and as always, thanks for paying attention to what we're doing here. This is Dr. Drake 63 saying so long.